Hello, and welcome to another Tuesday Tech Tip with Lawlor Therapy Support Services. Today, we are looking at targeted ads through Google. Now, I want to be clear, this is not a conspiracy theory video. This is not a big bad evil corporation video. This is just something to give you a little bit of information and some options just in case you want to change how things are done on the internet for yourself. There is a saying about the internet. If the product is free, you are the product. That is to say that our internet activity is valuable to companies. Now, you may have noticed when you send an email through Gmail or do some Google searches that the ads that appear as you're browsing the web seem to be more and more tailored towards your interests. That is no coincidence. Google uses something called targeted ads, and basically it scans all of your internet use and builds a portfolio based upon your interests. This portfolio is built not only when you are in the Google ecosystem, signed into YouTube or Gmail, but also just your basic internet use from your home computer or your work computer or your phone. Actually, Google has the ability to track you from up to 15 different places. Okay, enough of that garbly goop scary stuff. Alright, here's how we can actually manage your web use so that you can control how much of your stuff gets tracked and shared through Google. So on your computer, you're going to open up your main web browser, and in the description below this video, I'm going to include a bunch of links that will help you reach all the pages that I'm referring to here. The links will appear in order. Okay, so right now we're going to be on link number 1. So you'll notice that I'm signed in here, and what we're looking here for is ad personalization. So excluding Google and YouTube and all that kind of stuff, there's also 2 million other websites that will partner with Google ad sharing. So I'm just going to actually turn that right off. So turn off ad personalization. You're going to lose out on all of these targeted ads. Yes, that's what I want. Turn it off. Awesome. I'm now presented with an opt-out of more ads dialog. So I'll click on that. That's actually going to be linked to in the notes below. And what it's doing now is scanning my browser, which in this case is Firefox, for all of the websites that are compatible with this Google AdWord and targeted ads stuff. So it's going to scan everything, and then it's going to bring me a big old list. Yes, click continue. And I'm just going to simply choose opt out of everything, which is in the top corner there, and then submit your choices in the bottom right hand corner. So all of the tools and plugins tied to Firefox and Google and all that kind of stuff are now not included for me and my web use. Now we are on the third link. From better commute options and maps to quicker results in search, the data we save with your account can make Google services a lot more useful to you. That's really what I don't want you to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to unclick this right here, and I'm going to pause my web activity and my app activity. Scrolling down here, location history. Google doesn't really need to know where I'm going, do they? Turn that off, and we'll keep scrolling down here. All of these things have sort of been automatically turned off now. YouTube search history and YouTube watch history. We'll turn those off. Now I'll stop getting all of those SpongeBob SquarePants recommendations in my YouTube feed. Excellent. Here we are on the fourth link from the description box below. This one is all about endorsements. So if you go to Google Play and you check out some new music, you might notice that your buddy Brian has already reviewed the comeback hit from New Kids on the Block, and his picture is there and his review words are all there. I'm just going to actually uncheck that because I don't want to share my endorsements or see that of my friends. The last link from the description box below is DuckDuckGo. They are a search engine that doesn't track your personal info. They don't follow you around with ads, and they don't track you, ever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add DuckDuckGo to my browser, and it's going to be my default search for everything. So when I type in my address bar a search query, it's going to use DuckDuckGo instead of the default Google. Using DuckDuckGo works just like Google, except when you punch in a search query and you get your results, you get it without a bunch of ads. You can see Under Armour has this first ad here, but everything else after that is actual results. Unlike a Google search in Chrome, which would show me a bunch of ads relative to me. Anyway, that's it for today. This has been your technology trainer, trying to help you with some Google targeted ads. As always, if you have any questions, drop us a line and we'll be happy to help. Have a great day.